Well, it is cold out and cold in the little casita. And I just wanted to update you guys. I did go ahead and winterize the camper using the little valve that I put in, and it worked great. I used about a bottle and a half of this antifreeze here. Didn't spill a drop getting it in. It just went right in through all the lines into the P-traps, and I feel pretty good about that. Another thing that I did is I put this Reflectix in the windows here. This is kind of a reflective, insulative sort of. And I've got it in all the windows here except for this one. I just ran out. I didn't have enough. And it makes it really dark in here too, which I kind of like. It's sort of cozy. I mean, you can draw these shades and it gets dark in here, kind of like a little cave. I like it too because I'm not kind of ruining these curtains with the sun, bleaching them all the time. I took out the lithium battery that has been in here all of the warm season. The lithium battery is just such a superior battery technology, but it's not as easy, I guess, and I'll talk a little bit about that. I'm going to replace the lithium battery here in just a little while, but I wanted to kind of talk about what I've done so that I can safely use the lithium battery in the colder weather. So this is the lithium battery, just a plug and play or just a kind of a drop-in replacement for a lead acid battery. I bought this at the beginning of the spring when I bought the RV just to replace the lead acid or AGM battery that was already in there. I got this. Very similar to this, although this has, you can see on it somewhere, auto heating. So this has a circuit and a thermostat and a heating element. So when this drops below freezing, it will automatically kick in, use the stored energy to bring the battery up to temperature and keep it at a safe to charge level. So I'm thinking this will probably be my summer battery, switch it over to this for winter camping. I won't have to be so worried, I guess, about it. Since it's going to be heating itself in a cold camper, I thought it might be more efficient if I built a little insulative cover for it. So I got this. This is neoprene that I found at Michael's, believe it or not. It's funny the different hobbies that you have where you end up needing to go to a craft store, but it's pretty fun. So I got some neoprene, and what I did is I sewed it into a really wanky cranky little kind of cloth box. It is not pretty. The stitching is definitely not professional quality, but it works. So I'm going to put it on here real quick, show you kind of how it goes. All right, so you can see my fabulous sewing job. And sewing was kind of my only real way to do this because with neoprene, it's stretchy. There's no sort of way that tape or anything like that would stay on here. But you can see I've even got like a little bit of a cover for the top too. It's double-sided on these sides, which are going to be not in contact with the inner container that holds the battery. So also, this battery comes with an app and a Bluetooth module. And with the Bluetooth app, you can monitor the state of charge, which is like your capacity, your amps in, your amps out. If you're charging with solar, you can see how much solar is coming in. Super handy. Happy New Year! I'm headed to the desert, just kind of out in the middle of nowhere spot I scouted last weekend. And I'm just gonna have a little holiday getaway, Rupert and I this time. I'm gonna test out kind of the winter style Casita camping. So it should be pretty fun. I can't wait to get out of town. Approaching our turnoff. Time to leave 550 and get on a little dirt back road. One of my favorite parts of the whole trip. Alright, I'm all set up. Look how cute this is. Still have some other things I can get out. I can get out the other chair. Rupert, wanna go inside? Wanna go inside? I'll go inside then. I'll go inside. Ah. Fridge lit the first time too. That helps. The thermocoupler is a little thermocouple. It's a little wanky. I've got it taped to the side so it doesn't bounce around. Probably have too much food for a couple nights, but oh well, what are you gonna do? I didn't get any ice cream, so that's kind of too bad. You know what? I'm gonna make a sandwich right now. I'm hungry. I guess this is Rupert's first night in here. Well, little ball and stuff. I don't know how successful this is gonna be, but I think it's gonna be pretty cozy. Oh. Alright, trying out the heater. Oh, nice, it's coming in warm. And this bag of crazy fun stuff. Got a couple drones in here with their controllers. This is my video camera, my 360 camera. I got some extra batteries for each. What I need is this little high-tech device. That's my hotspot with a pretty good plan for unlimited data. Good morning, everyone. Great first night out here in Ojito. Slept really well. The little diesel heater kept the camper nice and warm. And I am ready to start my day and go explore, stomp around, go sniffies with Rupert. Well, it's starting to warm up a little. Unfortunately, there's very little direct sunlight today. I have the 200 watt Renogy solar panel out right now, trying to capture a little bit of sunlight. I am just kind of getting the day started. I'm going to do a little bit of work on the computer, and then I'm going to pack up a little lunch and go explore. I had the drone up this morning, and I took it to the north, a couple ridges over, and saw some pretty interesting landscape. So I think in a little while I'll get out of my jammy bottoms, put on some regular pants, and go take a hike, go do some exploring, go sniffies with Rupert. All right, here's my newish self-warming battery installed. I've got the roof panel coming into that solar charge controller right there. This is just coming straight out of the charge controller on the Renogy. Here's the little neoprene blanket I have to keep it kind of insulated. And it's a pretty good setup. I like it. I'm going to take a walk, head off into these hills, see if I can see the cool looking landscape I saw with the drone. Probably about a couple miles. We'll see. I should have cell service most of the way. I'll take you along. I'm going to head this direction. No, don't do it. Whoops. All right. Found a way down from this ledge, but it means chimneying down this little crack. I don't know about Rupert, but I'm gonna try it. I found a little spot I could chimney down this cliff. We're kind of getting out here pretty far. I do really want to see what's going on over there. It's a little mini alcove here. That's kind of cool. Could camp in there in a snowstorm. Probably not a thunderstorm. Looks like that's where everything drains. This is reminiscent of some slot canyons in Utah. This is really cool. Oh, that's a nice little pink bed right there. Probably doesn't show the color too well in this muted light. This is really, really fun. Now I'm going to just look for a spot. Rupert and I can chill for a little while. Maybe down here somewhere. Have a sandwich and a drink of water. Oh, this looks like a good little lunch rock right here. I'm heading back to the Casita. Ended up going a lot farther than I thought I was going to, but it's really cool out here. I'm taking a different route back. I'm hoping it doesn't leave me blocked in by cliffs. Rupert just took off after a jackrabbit. Rupert, come. Good boy, good come. You gotta be fast to get those guys. Come on. Back on this old double track. So this looped around perfectly. Didn't have to climb any bluffs. And I hooked up with the extension of the road that I'm camped on. You know, it's been plaguing Rupert this whole time is little tiny prickly pears. So, road doesn't have any of those. Dinner time. Huh. All right, here's my dinner. I forgot the Parmesan and mozzarella. So, it looks a little plain. It's going to be really good though. Breaded chicken on some angel hair. And got to figure out a movie or something to watch. Got a little fire going. I wondered what happened to Rupert. He suddenly disappeared. I guess it's bedtime, huh? Good boy. Alright, I am all packed up and actually back on the road. That was a really quick hitch up this morning. I had a little sandwich before getting on the road. I've got some coffee. I'm only an hour away from Albuquerque. So that wraps this up. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you real soon on the next one. Happy New Year.